To Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and I'm very glad that you're joining us this evening for our monthly Yoga Nidra meditation. And tonight, this will be a meditation for both healing of and awareness of the chakras. So before we begin, I'd like to make a couple of announcements. First, tomorrow night is Mahashivaratri, the great night of Lord Shiva, and I will be at Shiva Sai Mandir doing the midnight puja to Lord Yama, the Lord of Death, and also the upholder of Dharma. So I would recommend going to shivamandir.org for more information on this amazing event that's held every year. Next Tuesday, I'll be doing a Tonglen meditation for the souls of the dead. This is another application of Tonglen meditation that I've described earlier. And then next Friday will be a puja and satsang to Ma Parvati. So Tuesday's event and Friday's event, both will be at 7 p.m. On YouTube, if you want to join live online. And you're also always welcome to come to our temple at 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. So before we begin, I'd like to have a short devotional puja. Namaste to Deborah, who's joining us, and I invite anybody else who'd like to say hello to do so on the chat function. So before we begin, I invite you to make yourself comfortable. Just find a comfortable seated. Namaste, Bryce. Good to see you. Find a comfortable position where your back can be straight and your breath can be full. And I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply and slowly, focusing on the breath. The sensation of air entering and leaving through your nostrils, and completely inflating and deflating the lungs. Breathing out the cares of the day and the worries of tomorrow. Breathing out any stress, any tensions that exist at the moment. Breathing in a sense of peace and relaxation. And also breathing in the desire to focus only on the present moment. And then bringing your breath and your awareness to your heart center, breathing in and out through the heart. And I invite you at this point to think about some issue in your life that you would like the energies of this meditation to go towards. Could be somewhere where you need some insight or some guidance. Something that requires resolution or healing or balance. And it can just simply be an expression of the desire to just take some time for yourself and to relax. But whatever it is, I invite you to formulate a short statement of intention, what's called a sankalpa, that you'll be repeating silently to yourself in our meditation. But just take a moment and formulate a short sentence that expresses your intention for tonight's practice. And once you find that simple sentence, I invite you to silently to yourself repeat it 3 times. And then slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And we'll begin our practice by chanting the syllable Om 3 times. Inhale. Deep inhale. Another deep inhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes, looking upon your screen with a relaxed gaze. Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvabhistam Gitopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Sashivanam Shatubjam Prasnavanam Dayat Sarva Vignopasantaye Jai Ganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Jai Guru. Om Triambakam Yajamae Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute. Jayatvam Devi Chumunde. Jayabhutita Harini. Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Jema Kali. So for our puja mantra, we'll be using seed syllables for the elements and the chakras. Lam Vam Ramyam Ham Lam Vam Ram Ham Lam Vam Ramyam 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 Ham Jema Jema Jema. So I invite you now to prepare for Yoga Nidra. You can do this practice lying on the floor, maybe on your yoga mat, comfortable carpet, a firm mattress, lying in Shavasana, or you can also, if this would be better for you, this practice can be done in a straight back chair as well. If sitting in a chair, sitting comfortably with a straight back, your feet flat on the floor, your hands upon your knees. If choosing to lie in Shavasana, you'll be lying on your back, your feet slightly apart. The back of your hands and your elbows will be touching the floor. And your head will be facing your face directly upwards. You may want to have a blanket over you for warmth. You may want to have a small cushion behind your head to open the airway, maybe something under your knees if that's more comfortable for you. If you're lucky enough to have an eye pillow, it'd be a wonderful time to use it. But take a moment, find that comfortable position. Adjust your props. And just make yourself as comfortable as possible. And then close your eyes and begin once again to breathe deeply and begin to relax your whole physical body. Let yourself become more and more relaxed with each inhalation and each exhalation. And let that breath be the key to becoming more and more relaxed so that any tightness will just let go and relaxation will increase. Just focus on making each and every part of your physical body looser and looser. So you're like a rag doll upon the floor. And as you allow your physical body to become loose and relaxed, let yourself begin to relax mentally as well. At this point, you might make some small adjustments so you're even more comfortable. It'll be certainly okay to move if you need to, but try to make yourself as comfortable as possible so you won't need to. Just make yourself as comfortable as possible so you don't have to move your body until I say at the end, Hari Om Tat Sat Om. So now I invite you to take a moment and inspect your whole physical body and just make sure that all is loose and relaxed. Your fingers are loose and not stiff. Your toes are not moving. Perhaps your feet are dropping to opposite sides. Just letting your hands and your feet become still and relaxed. Your thighs and feet are not shaking, but they're still and relaxed. Your head is facing upwards, and your whole body is now lying comfortably upon the floor or whatever other surface you've chosen. And again, feel yourself now as being like a rag doll, so still, so quiet, so immobile. And let yourself maintain this tranquility and immobility until the end, when I ask you to move. So now become aware of your natural and normal breath, the spontaneous and effortless breath. Witness as you breathe the air coming in and going out without making any effort to breathe. Let the breath just be natural. Make the breath and the awareness go together. So from your throat to the navel, as you inhale, and from the navel to the throat, as you exhale. Of course, this breathing process goes on all the time, but now you're doing it consciously. Feeling energy going downwards as you breathe in and upwards as you breathe out. The process of the natural breath causes the whole body to move. And in some places, this movement is slow, and in others, it may be a little faster. In some, it is heavy, and in others, much more mild. And feel your stomach moving up and down as you inhale and exhale. And the depression in your throat as well. Just continue to become aware of your natural breath. And in the natural breathing process, the breath again comes from the navel to the throat as you exhale, and from the throat to the navel as you inhale. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Just keep watching each and every breath. Without letting a single breath go in or out without noticing. And so to keep the awareness more constant and continued, you can use the mantra Om as you breathe. As you breathe in, silently repeat the mantra Om. And as you breathe out, silently again repeat the mantra Om. Breathing in and chanting Om. Breathing out, chanting Om. Inhaling Om. Exhaling Om. And with the help of the mantra, let yourself become more and more one with your breath. without letting yourself becoming lost in any thoughts. Relaxing deeper and deeper, but still remaining conscious. And now remember your intention, your sankalpa that you came up with earlier. And repeat the sankalpa silently to yourself once. And silently repeating your sankalpa for a second time. And then silently repeating your sankalpa for a third time. So now I'm going to quickly take you through the different parts of your physical body and allow you to visualize them. And I also invite you to repeat their names mentally as I say them. We'll start from the right side. Right hand thumb. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Fifth finger. All right 5 fingers together. Right palm. Back of the hand. Wrist. Right forearm. Right elbow. Upper arm. Right shoulder. Right armpit. Your right side. The right side of your waist. Your right hip. Right buttock. Thigh. Hamstring. Right knee. Right calf. Right ankle. Heel. Sole of the right foot. Right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. And all of your 5 right toes together. Visualize all of your right toes together. So now go to the left part of your physical body. Starting with the left thumb. Left index finger. Left third finger. Left fourth finger. Left little finger. All 5 left fingers together. Left palm. Back of the hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Left upper arm. Left shoulder. Left armpit. Left side. Left waist. Left hip. Buttock. Left thigh. Hamstring. Left knee. Left calf. Ankle. Heel. Sole of the left foot. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. All 5 left toes together. So now make your consciousness ready to travel alternately right and left, from the toes up to the top of your head. Starting from the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, and all right toes together. Now the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, fifth, and all 5 left toes together. Sole of the right foot, sole of the left foot, both soles together. Right heel, left heel, both heels together. Right ankle, left ankle, both ankles. Right calf, left calf, both calves together. Right knee, left knee, both knees together. Right thigh, left thigh, and both of your thighs together. Right hamstring, left hamstring, both hamstrings. Right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks together. Right hip, left hip, waist, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, the whole abdomen together. Navel, stomach, right rib cage, left rib cage, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, the depression of the chest, the whole of your chest together. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right armpit, left armpit, both shoulders together. Right arm, left arm, right elbow, left elbow, right forearm, left forearm, right wrist, left wrist, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, left palm, back of the left hand, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth, all 5 fingers together, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, all 5 left fingers together. The whole right arm, the whole left arm, both arms together. Right shoulder, left shoulder, and both shoulders together. Right collarbone, left collarbone, and the center of the collarbones. Depression of the neck, back of the neck, the whole of the neck, head and face, chin, lower lip, upper lip, both lips together, right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks together, right ear, left ear, both ears together, all of the teeth, your tongue, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, root of the nose, the whole of the nose together, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, both of the eyebrows together, eyebrow center, right temple, left temple, forehead, back of the head, crown of the head, the whole of the face together, and the whole of the head together. Now focus on your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, center of the shoulder blades, upper back, center of the back, lower back, right side of the back, left side of the back, the whole back, whole spinal cord, right from the tailbone up to your third eye. Visualize the whole of the spine. Not only the external bony vertebra, but the delicate interior spinal cord as well. Visualize the whole spinal column like a rod, a corrugated rod, lying on the floor or against the back of your chair. It's like a chain made out of rings of living bone. which have been laid in a straight line on the floor. Feel every part of it, from the tailbone up to the third eye. Now visualize just your spine on the floor, lying on the floor or seated. Only the spine and not any other parts of the body. And feel as if you're standing nearby and watching it. And at the very bottom of the spine, see a stem emerging from the inside. At the top of the stem, a flower is forming. And around the flower are several leaves, beautiful, green, round leaves, with drops of dew glistening like pearls. If you shake the leaves, the pearls fragment into many small beads. If you shake them again, the small beads come together again to form larger pearls. And as you shake the leaves, the water comes together and then disperses in fragments. Now visualize a lotus flower at Muladhara Chakra at the base of the spine. The red lotus is dark red with 4 petals, and you're looking at it from the top because the root is underneath the spinal cord, which is lying or on the floor or seated in a chair. Then in the pelvic girdle is Svadhisthana, the second chakra. And see the vermilion lotus with 6 petals. The leaves also have drops of water on them, like those in Muladhara. You can shake them in the same way as you did earlier, and all the water disperses into many pearl-like drops. The water never touches the petals of the lotus flower, though. The lotus is rooted at the bottom of a pond, and it rises up through the water, and yet its petals are never wet. Therefore, the sages and yogis advise us always to be as detached from everything in the whole universe as the lotus leaf is from the water, completely non-attached. The lotus comes from the water, and it only survives due to the water, yet it does not get wet. The water cannot touch its petals. In the same manner, we all live in the world. We eat and enjoy and suffer. We practice sadhana and do many things, and yet we should be detached from all of it. Now, Nipura, the third chakra behind the navel, visualize a 10-petaled yellow lotus and see the leaves underneath, again sparkling with pearl-like drops of dew. And then behind the heart is Anahata, the fourth chakra. And there see a 12-petaled blue lotus. And it also has many leaves underneath, covered with many fine drops of dew. And then visualize Vishuddhi chakra behind the throat. There is a 16-petaled purple lotus with many leaves under it and dewdrops shining on them like pearls. At Agnya chakra, the third eye, behind the eyebrow center, now see a 2-petaled gray lotus with 2 leaves beneath it, again covered with dewdrops like pearls. And the radiant full moon is above them, about 3 inches away. Above Agnya chakra, in the back of the head, is Bindu. And there you will see a bright full moon. And as you go still further above the full moon, another 3 inches away, you'll see the 1,000-petaled bright white lotus at Sarasrara, the crown chakra. There are so many petals at Sarasrara, the crown, and the water droplets are like gleaming corals all around the bottom of them. Now go to the moon again. It is so quiet, tranquil, peaceful, and cool. Then go to the third eye and visualize there a dark blue inverted triangle. In Vishuddhi, the throat chakra, see a bright white sphere made up of tiny dots of light of every color imaginable. In Anahata, the heart, see a blue-gray 6-pointed star. In Manipura chakra, the solar plexus, there is a bright, fiery red inverted triangle. Then in Svadhisthana, behind the pubic bone, there is a silvery crescent moon. And in Muladhara, at the base of the spine, you see a dense, heavy, shiny, golden cube. We will now breathe into each chakra center and allow ourselves the opportunity to experience the sensation of each chakra. So bring your breath and attention to Muladhara at the base of the spine and just be aware of the sensations. And then Svadhisthana in the lower abdomen. Manipura, the solar plexus. Anihata in the heart center. Vishuddhi in the throat. Agni Chakra in the third eye. Bindu in the back of the head where the skull and the spinal cord meet. And finally, Sarasrara in the crown. In Sarasrara, you again see the 1,000-petaled lotus. You see the leaves and the droplets of water shining like jewels. Feel the qualities of the different chakras and whatever sensations are emanating from them. Again, focus on Sarasrara. Bindu in the back of the head. Ajna, the third eye. Vishuddhi, the throat. Anahata, the heart. Manipura, upper abdomen. Svadhisthana in the pelvic girdle. And Muladhara at the base of the spine. So now I invite you to imagine your whole physical body placed upon a lotus flower. Your whole physical body is lying relaxed on the lotus. And the flower is now merging into your physical body. And so now remember again your resolve, your intention, your sankalpa. And silently again repeat your sankalpa to yourself. Then repeat your sankalpa a second time. And repeat your sankalpa for a third time. It is said that if you repeat your sankalpa in the process of yoga nidra, it is sure to come true. And now become aware of your physical body once again. Your gross, heavy, mortal physical body. And become aware of the sound of my voice. And become aware of your body's position, lying in Shavasana or seated, practicing Yoga Nidra, which is now coming to an end. And as a result of this relaxation, the whole body, on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels, have become so quiet, so tranquil, so peaceful, yet so fresh, revived, and re-energized. Your whole body. Become aware of your whole body. And then become aware of the whole environment. Become aware of yourself. And becoming aware of yourself within your personal space. Becoming aware that I'm leading you in Yoga Nidra and that you have been practicing it. And continuing to become aware of your whole environment. The whole environment. Your whole environment. So take a deep and clearing breath. Slowly begin to move your fingers and toes, your hands and feet, your arms and legs. And now, without jerking your body or opening your eyes, I invite you to roll over onto one side and just rest there for a little while. And then, carefully engaging your arms, keeping your eyes closed, and sit up slowly. Simple, sitting in simple sitting, the Shukrasana pose, with your head and back straight. And now inhale deeply. And while exhaling, I invite you to join me in the chant. Om Hari Om Tat Sat Om Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring the palms of your hands together at heart center. Taking a moment to express gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice this evening. Knowing that at any time you can replay this broadcast and experience it once again. Making the affirmation that you'll watch your sankalpa manifest in the days ahead. Slowly opening your eyes, keeping a relaxed gaze. And namaste. Blessings always. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. And thank you so very much for joining me. So I hope you enjoyed that practice this evening. And again, be watchful for how your sankalpa will manifest in the days, weeks, maybe even months ahead. And I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday for our Tonglen meditation, and next week for our Puja and Satsang to Ma Parvati, the Divine Shakti. So I thank you all again. Everyone joining me now, including Deborah, Bryce, Jamie, and everyone who's will join watching the recording. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful night. Jai Ma. Thank you.